Now recently, while perusing my card collection, I realized that I actually have all the ingredients to play a deck that I have never played before. And not just a deck I have not played before, but one of the hardest decks to pilot in the entire game. Yes, today we're going to be looking at Artifact Portal, a deck that intimidated me when I first started. I'm not gonna lie, it was scary as shit. Like, I had no idea what was going on. There's artifacts fusing left, right, center. I was like, fuck that. I'll try Puppet. I ain't ever trying Artifact Portal. But Artifact Portal is no longer a tier 1 deck, and I don't really like playing tier 1 decks. So now that it dropped down to tier 2 and I had the cards, I was like, sure, fuck it, why not? Let's check it out. Let's try and overcome this mountainous learning curve and see if I can actually work out what on earth I'm doing. And you know what? It wasn't that bad. Like, it actually wasn't that bad at all. The fusion looks terrible. It looks like an absolute clusterfuck, but as you get used to it, it's totally fine. And so I believe this game you're watching at the moment is my very first Artifact Portal game on ladder. I think I played once or twice in Take-Two to get a grip with it, but yeah, this is my first ever Artifact game. And despite playing a buttload more Artifact after this, I've actually not been able to replicate the finish I managed in this. It has a glorious ending. It's fantastic. So what is actually happening here? Well, I had heard from a reputable source in the Shadowverse Discord that Runecraft is not the best matchup for Artifact. It's pretty tough. And I believe that's ultimately down to them having a better endgame, but also having a shitload of heals, so it's hard to bring them down. You know, it's just the standard Runecraft bollocks. And so the strategy is meant to be just to fuse loads of the 4/4 nuky dudes and just go pew 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 and just fuck them over like that. Just kill them over the course of the game. Don't try and get the big transformer cunt out. You can't rely on him. You just need to go with your little spaceships and whittle him down that way. So that was what I was attempting to do with mixed success. As you can see, it's like turn 5, turn 6, and I still haven't managed to start making this plan a reality. So I'm already sweating a little bit. I'm like, the guy hasn't even healed yet, and he's still on full health. How am I going to manage this? Like, I was not feeling good about this first game. And, you know, he's up to his typical game plan. He's just flooding the board and wiping everything and generally being a pain in my ass. I'm healing, just trying to hold on for dear life and dealing with what's on his side of the board and praying for an opening so I can actually start doing something. And an opening does arrive in the form of Karula. I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced because it's Japanese. When he has only 2 dudes on the board and it's my Super Evolve turn, I can give him 2 attacks, take away 2 health with chip damage, and play my shooty man. The issue I have is I don't remember which one's Alpha, Beta, and Gamma, so you're just gonna have me talking like an infant about these spaceships for the foreseeable future. I do apologize. But yeah, finally we get some damage in. It's a Christmas miracle. We've done something. We've actually accomplished working his health down, even a minor amount. And what are we rewarded with? It's Norman, the little weasel, and his horrible little barrier golems. Is there anything more annoying to play around than the barrier ward combo? Is there anything? It's so annoying. I hate it from the absolute bottoms of my heart. It's disgusting. Anyhow, what you're about to see from my end is the world's sloppiest attempt at clearing this board, because I'm looking at my hand and I'm like, I'm not seeing a way or a world in which I can realistically clean this up in a fulfilling way. Luckily, I did draw the 4 mana removal, so I had that going for me at least. Otherwise, the writing really might have been on the wall for me there. But, you know, you've just got to work with what you've got. And, like, you know, we pretty much got there. There's a 3/3 left. I'm on 11 health, but he can't get lethal from that. I'm pretty sure he can't get lethal from that. Odin would be 10, so I think we've done all right. But, of course, this absolute menace sensed blood in the water and decided he would just be an even bigger dighead and brought out Norman again to bring himself back to 20 health. All of my hard work in the mud. And so I'm like, all right, okay, I have another Karula. I can just do all of that again. It's going to be fine. I can remove it. But then I have a brainwave. Because let's be real, I don't really have many chances to win here, but this could be it. He doesn't have a Super Evolve left, and Karula can do insane damage. So instead of using the last of my artifacts for the Megatron fusion, I fuse the 3 mana ward, and I use the rest of my mana to put that down in an attempt to protect Karula and hopefully get us the lethal. Like, you have to admit, that's pretty big brain for someone's first artifact game. I was proud of that one. And so he brings out another Kuon, but he doesn't have any evolves left. The poor bastard did not think this through, because he can clear the ward, but he can't clear Karula. And so the second bullet from the Beyond comes in clutch to remove his ward, and then he gets slapped 2 times by the big lad for lethal. You can say hello to the devil for me, you little Runecraft playing bastard. But yeah, Artifact Portal. Who knew? Not as intimidating as I thought. Honestly, I highly recommend giving it a shot. The Artifact Fusion stuff is not as complicated as it looks. But yeah, that's all from me for now, guys. It is actually my birthday tomorrow, and so won't be any uploads over the weekend or anything of the sort. I'm going to be in an undisclosed location playing Magic the Gathering Commander with some friends, so really looking forward to that. So that's all from me. Hope you have a lovely day, good night, and God bless.